Let me ask you something, and be honest with yourself. Are you actually moving forward, or are you just staying busy so you don't have to face the truth? Because there's a big difference. Most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they're trapped in motion with no direction. Every day looks productive from the outside. Early mornings, long hours, endless effort. But inside, nothing is really changing. Same stress, same income, same problems, same feeling of being stuck. And that's the most dangerous place to be. Not failure, comfortable stagnation. You see, being busy gives you an excuse. It makes you feel like you're doing something, but activity without intention is just noise. Let me explain. There are people who work 12 hours a day, and there are people who work 4 hours a day, and somehow the second group moves faster. Why? Because progress doesn't come from effort alone. It comes from focused effort in the right direction. Most people never stop to ask a simple question. Is what I'm doing today actually moving me closer to the life I want? They just repeat yesterday, same routine, same habits, same thinking, and then they hope tomorrow will magically be different. It won't. Here's the uncomfortable truth most people avoid. If your actions don't change, your results won't either. Hard work doesn't guarantee progress. Correct work does. Think about this for a moment. How many things are you doing every day that feel urgent, but don't actually matter? Endless scrolling, random tasks, busy work that looks productive but leads nowhere. It fills time, not purpose. And the worst part? It drains your energy. So when it's time to do the one thing that could actually change your life, you're tired, you're distracted. You tell yourself, tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next year. And suddenly, 5 years are gone. This is why so many people feel exhausted but unfulfilled. They're running, but on the wrong road. Let me give you a shift that changes everything. Instead of asking, what do I need to do today? Ask, what's the one thing that actually moves the needle? Not 10 things, not a long list. One. The task that feels uncomfortable, the task you keep postponing, the task that forces growth. That's usually the right one, because real progress doesn't feel busy. It feels focused. It feels quiet, intentional, sometimes lonely. That's why most people avoid it. Being busy keeps you distracted from your fears. Focus forces you to face them. And this is where discipline comes in. Not motivation, not hype. Discipline is choosing progress over comfort even when no one is watching. If you want your life to change, you don't need more hours. You need better decisions. You need to stop confusing movement with progress. Here's a rule you should remember. If your effort isn't producing change, it needs direction, not more force. Slow down, reevaluate, realign. Because working harder on the wrong path just takes you further from where you want to be. So before tomorrow starts, ask yourself this. What am I doing out of habit? And what am I doing on purpose? Cut what doesn't matter. Double down on what does. That's how momentum is built. That's how authority is created. That's how your life actually starts to move. Not faster, forward.